2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Collin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Collin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, it's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger, like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh.
No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
So far, so good.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's in a share of third place. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Well, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Collin Morikawa setting up his shot. Wow.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. If it's up, it could be in. Solid par putt, that. Currently 2 under for the event. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
This one from about 160 yards out. And just 1 shot off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. Lovely effort, that. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
No, that's too bad. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Oh, that's unlucky. The buried line, the bunker. Doesn't get much harder. That's a bit unlucky. And here we are with their 4th. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Bogey putt coming up here.
These are on rails, looking good.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. That's not what they were looking for.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Playing their 4th shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Ooh, nice line. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Currently 1 under for the round. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, what a talent. Takes the lob wedge out, flops it up nicely, gets it to go. Simply delicious.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Currently 1 under for the event. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee. Oh my, that was launched. Sitting at 1 under the card, currently tied for 5th place. Well, this should be unpredictable. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 strokes off the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 3 back from the leader.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
8 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Looks good off the blade. That will work. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well played, mate. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 5th. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Whew. Yeah, golf clap. Really good. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. That'll sting a bit. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. It's got a chance. Oh, that's a clutch par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
I'll be glad to be putting now. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Sitting at 2 under, tied for 4th. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
And back to the play, shall we? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for a par here.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Thirteen's a long pass for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to put this one downhill.
Oh, so close. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yep, tracking well.
That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That's a high caliber shot. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
And now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Sitting at -1 in a share of 7th. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Tracking. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots. That'll help make a big move. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Well, that's a handy shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently 2 under for the day. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Beautiful shot. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
This one should find the rough. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt to move into a tie for third. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Heading towards the rough, this one. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 3rd position. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
This next putt is for bogey. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Early doors, but I saw some pretty good signs of life out there. I like what they're doing. Hopefully they can stay composed for the next 3 days.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.